The author of this story is Vinita Mota. As they were going deeper into the forest, two eyes were following the trail of blood. Charu turned back to look, but there was no one there. Evening was approaching. The cries of animals were piercing through the songs. Ravi, Khushbu, Naman, Jatin. The four were good friends. Their daily routine was all about fun, jokes, and parties.
Hey, a long weekend is coming up. Let's go somewhere.
Good idea, but where should we go? Why?
Let's go to Lonavala.
Lonavala again? We go there every time. Let's do something different this time. Something thrilling?
Something thrilling? Yeah, you don't even go to the toilet alone at night. You wake up your mom. Now you're talking about something thrilling?
Look, just because you live next door to me doesn't mean you go around telling everyone my business.
Yeah.
So you're getting angry, which means Khushbu is right. You're scared, huh?
So what if I'm scared? That's why I'm saying I need to stay with friends to reduce the fear a bit, but you guys are just making fun of me. Go! I don't want to go anywhere.
Oh man, Naman, you're really angry. Tell us where to go. This time we'll go to the place you suggest.
At Ravi's suggestion, Naman searched something on his phone. After a while, Naman came back and said with a smile, "I've shared the location with you guys.
Check it out and tell me if I picked the right place or not."
At Naman's suggestion, everyone started looking at their phones. Everyone's face turned completely white.
Are you mad, Naman? What nonsense is this?
Exactly, no one is going to this place.
Just a moment ago you were making fun of me. What happened? Are you scared now?
No, Naman, not the time for jokes.
We were just joking around with you and now you want to play with our lives.
You know, right? No one has ever come back alive from there.
You all act like big heroes. Just look at your face. It's 12 o'clock. If we have to go, let's plan for a night stay there. I'll handle all the arrangements. If you have guts, say it.
There's a difference between courage and foolishness. Going there is sheer stupidity.
Today I turned 22 years old, but I've never seen anyone spend even a single night in that fort. People are still scared because of the old stories they have heard. Come on, even if there were ghosts, they would have left by now. It could be a rumor spread by someone to keep people from staying there at night. Think about it. If we stay there overnight and come back, everyone will talk about us. And the haunted tag will be removed from our city's beautiful fort.
Hearing Naman's words, everyone started looking at each other.
Done. Let's leave the night after next. Our family shouldn't know anything about this. For them, we're just going to a friend's house for a night.
Now that's the spirit. We'll pack the tent and necessary stuff in the car and leave by tomorrow afternoon, because it's better to cross the small forest on the way during the day. Anyway, we'll have to leave our car in the forest. Our car can't go inside the fort.
Listen to everyone. Jatin was feeling scared. Jatin looked at Ravi with hopeful eyes. Maybe Ravi would refuse all these plans. But in silence, Ravi had given his consent to Mohan. The next day, everyone headed to the cursed fort without telling their families.
Guys, think once more if what you're doing is right or not.
Dude, once we've decided, that's it. What else is there to think about? Let's have fun, guys.
All four headed to the fort in an open jeep. Suddenly, Jatin hung onto the branches from the moving car. Seeing him outside the car like that, Ravi, who was driving, stopped the car and said,
Jatin, what kind of childishness is this? You could have gotten hurt.
Dude, we came here to do childish things. We can't spend the day being boring. We need some fun.
Fun is fine, but we don't need broken bones. Get down quickly, we're getting late.
At their urging, Jatin smiled and climbed down from the tree. Now he was standing on the back seat of the jeep with Naman. Then suddenly, Naman screamed.
Ravi!
Stopped the car and looked back.
What happened now? What trouble has come now?
Blood! So much blood!
Blood.
Where is the blood?
Are you even aware it's on your clothes?
At Naman's words, everyone started looking at Jatin. There was blood all over Jatin's clothes. Where did this blood come from? Where?
I
don't know.
He was hanging on the tree like a monkey. Maybe there's a dead animal on the tree, and it's the animal's blood. Change your clothes once you reach the fort.
Everyone agreed with Ravi. The four started moving forward. After walking a bit, the climb to the fort began.
From this point onward, we have to continue on foot. Khushbu and I will carry some stuff and go ahead. Jatin and Naman, could you both please bring the tent and the food supplies with you?
The four of them entered the fort, each carrying their own stuff. There was an eerie silence in the fort. Somewhere in the distance, two eyes were staring at them. As evening approached, the sounds of animals crying outside grew louder. Jatin was setting up the tent for all.
Hey?
Naman, come here for a second. What happened?
Hey man, the whole tent is fixed.
Only one is left. Hold this rope.
One peg. Maybe it stayed in the jeep. Without it, the tent won't be fixed.
Handed the rope to Jatin. Go alone towards the jeep. He was going when behind him, a shadow emerged. Did you look behind the setting? With no one around, he walked toward the strange place.
When he didn't return for a long time, Naman got worried and said, "Hey Laila Majnu, if you're done wandering alone, go and check." Jatin handed me this rope and I've been waiting for him for the past 20 minutes, but he hasn't come back yet.
He must be around.
As soon as Khushbu spoke, they saw Jatin coming from the front.
Look, he's coming from the front. You always worry for no reason and make others worry too.
Jatin fixes the tent, but Naman notices Jatin's eyes are red.
Jatin, is there something wrong with your eyes?
Jatin angrily looked at him. Seeing him angry, Khushbu managed the situation and said, "Naman, you have a habit of nitpicking.
We're in the jungle. Maybe some insect bit him or some dirt got in. It'll be fine in a while. I'm really hungry. You guys arrange for food. I'll change my clothes and come back."
Saying this, Khushbu goes inside the tent. Naman still doesn't believe Khushbu's words, and he keeps doubting her statements. Keeps looking at Jatin. Jatin's eyes were red and steady, too. There was no movement in them. Khushbu was changing clothes in the tent. She felt someone's presence in the tent.
Or Ravi. No patience, right? I said clothes. I'll change and come back, go out of the tent.
Saying this, Khushbu turned, but the tent was empty. The tent's zipper was closed, too. Khushbu smiled and hit her head and said,
Oh, I always feel Ravi's presence everywhere. Everyone knows, but this Ravi is not ready to accept that we both love each other. Tonight I will definitely propose to him.
Khushbu was thinking this when she felt eyes watching her from behind. Will you come out of the tent? Khushbu changed her clothes and came out of the tent. There was the same emptiness in her eyes as in Jatin's eyes. She was looking at everyone with wide eyes. Ravi was burning sticks in the forest to keep himself warm.
Hey Naman, you were supposed to handle the wedding arrangements. Look at your arrangements. There's so little wood and now it's dark too. Where will we find wood here? We thought we'd have a campfire all night, but now it seems we'll have to go to the tent soon. I'll do one thing. I'll go collect some wood from the forest.
Dude, forget the wood. We have petrol max, right?
Despite Naman's suggestion, Ravi didn't listen and went to get the wood. Jatin and Khushbu were both sitting silently near the eye. Naman made an attempt to talk to them, but their eyes were so frightening that they scared him. He stayed silent and waited for Ravi to return. After a while, Ravi came back with the wood. All four of them sat quietly around the fire. When no one spoke for a long time, then Naman spoke.
Guys, you were talking a big game when you were in the jungle. Mars, we'll do forts in, we'll enjoy at night. But you guys are sitting like ghosts. I can't sit silently like this anymore. Either you guys talk, or I'll take the jeep. I'm going back to the city.
At Naman's suggestion, they looked at each other. Started. On all three faces, a smile appeared. Stunned. Their eyes were glowing red. They were.
All three.
Them started to transform, and their eyes were red, and their bodies were so white. It's as if someone had sucked the blood out of them, seeing this terrifying form. Naman's heart stopped instantly, causing his death. The next morning, when at the fort, watchman arrived. The scene there left him shocked. Jatin's body lay near the car, was lying. As he moved further, Ravi's body was in the jungle. Fearfully, he moved towards the fort and near a pile of wood ashes. Naman's body was there. Found at the last tent house. The post-mortem report showed not a single drop of blood in any of their bodies.
Are you ready? Most horror story watch with me. So please subscribe my channel and like for more videos.